Right, it's been 10 years since we caught up, or I think thereabouts. It is Editors, and we are chatting to Edge just after a victorious performance at Victorious. That would have been far better.
Thank you for having us, and it was good. It was to have to play in front of so many people. It's a massive crowd, and we haven't actually done a British festival this summer because 2 of the ones we were meant to be playing got cancelled. So it's an absolute pleasure to actually play to some UK fans for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it has been a while. I think the last time I saw you guys live and last time we actually caught up was at Southampton Guildhall, and I think it was about 10 years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we played that venue quite a lot over the years, and it's a funny one because I really enjoy it, but it's huge.
Yeah.
And it's so tall, and there's so much space. It seems to be a bit of a favourite place to go and watch bands. So, I don't think we're not doing it on the UK tour, unfortunately, but we're keeping it fairly streamlined for that tour. But hopefully, people will travel a little bit if they want to come and see us from down on the south coast.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to ask. So, obviously, you guys have been around a while now. Mm. You get a 45-minute set. How difficult is it picking a set list? Are there certain songs which have to be played? Because it was a great set, but there's always going to be songs missing from a fan's point of view because you only have 45 minutes.
Of course. So
which ones are you instantly going, right, we need to put this, and this in, and then we've got 3 slots left?
Well, we've been opening with a sort of long new song over the summer, but obviously to have 45 minutes, you can't do that. You've got to cram a couple of the singles in. So
yeah,
it works itself out quite well, this one. But we really wanted to play a couple of new songs. So we played Karma Climb, we played Kiss. Both of them have been singles. Both of them have come out in the last couple of months. And obviously, people weren't particularly aware of them. I've lost my train of thought completely. It's just really nice to play 45 minutes. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's been a while.
We've been playing, of course, we've been playing much longer sets over the summer. Next weekend, we've got an hour and a half in Turkey. So to play 45 minutes is like a little holiday.
Yeah, because I really like Karma Climb. It was one of the things we've been playing a lot as well.
Oh, great, thank you.
Really cool song. I will ask about the new album because that's coming out 23rd September, very soon.
23rd, yeah.
But we do have a little game first.
Okay,
which
love it.
This is called Stream Me, Say That You Stream Me. Essentially, it's higher or lower, but you can guess with what.
To Loveful.
Yeah. So we're starting off with Ocean of Night, which is at 31.3 million streams. So that's where we're starting.
Wow, big hitter.
So, are we going higher or lower? And the crowd scream for Sugar.
Oh, that's a tight one, because our band is really weird because we've gone across the world and different songs are bigger in different areas. So Ocean of Night, for example, massive in France. We don't do anything in France. They love that song.
Just that one song.
But Sugar, massive in Spain, Italy. Do you know what? I'm going to go for Ocean of Night, higher.
Sugar.
So you need me to go higher or lower? Sugar, lower.
Yes, correct. Only 18.1 million, which I'm surprised at.
Well, people don't like the rock as much.
See, this next one is a big surprise to me. So we're going from 18.1 million to Smokers Outside the Hospital Door. Are we saying higher or lower than 18.1 million?
Are you trying to set me up to look like a fool here? Because
no.
I would absolutely say Smokers is higher than that.
Yes, it is higher, but it's only 22.2 million. And for me, Smokers Outside the Hospital Doors is in my top 10 best songs of all time.
Oh, wow.
So it should be more. It should be 10 times more than that.
But it felt like a massive single as well. So I don't know. And Sugar's just not, I don't know, it doesn't have the width of that song, maybe. I don't know. That is closer than I imagined.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, I was expecting like hundreds of millions, just because.
Hey, well, props to Sugar then.
Yeah.
Give it some respect.
Sugar's got the best bass line.
Too right. Yeah.
Got right. So we're going from 22.2 million. We're going higher or lower for Papillon.
Mate, higher.
Yes. 31.5 million. And then we're pretty much going through your set list actually. An End Has a Start. Higher or lower than 31.5?
Lower.
Yes, 21.9 million. And we're on to the final track, which is Munich. Are we saying higher or lower for Munich than 21.9 million streams.
Oh, right. So Munich's a song that if you go like driving along on a Sunday, listening, if you've got Radio 1, they play their sort of anthems. It comes on every like 4 or 5 weeks. So does that mean it's still within the
streamers?
Yeah. I'm gonna go Munich is our highest streaming song.
That's actually double correct, because it is higher, and it is your highest at 55.5 million streams.
Booyah.
So, congratulations.
I won the game. What did I get?
There is normally a prize, but we weren't allowed to bring any chocolate in with us. So,
man.
You get pride, because you won.
Thank you.
And there's a nice can of Coke, which was already in here, but I can gift it to you.
Yeah, you can. Thank you. I want to thank my family, my band, my management. Yeah.
You should know these are your songs.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't study what our Spotify...
Why not?
That's a lie, isn't it? Of course we do, a little bit. Do you know what? If you're an artist and you release a song, you get pinged every time somebody plays a track. So Tom has the login details to our Spotify account, right? And when we released Karma Climb a few weeks ago, it was like, he was just getting a little buzz. It's kind of like that whenever somebody around the world was playing the song. Isn't that incredible?
I think I would smash my phone.
But
I couldn't cope with that. Not with millions of streams.
If you've got a massive ego, it's pretty good.
It's just a little buzz gun. Unpopular. Years.
yeah, exactly.
Actually, yeah, I can see that happening. So obviously, yes, Karma Climb on the new album, 23rd of September. What can we expect different on this Editor's album?
Well, it's a huge moment for us because we've invited somebody else into the band. We've invited Blank Mass, also known as Ben. Ben Power is his name, and he is an incredible electronic hardcore producer in his own right. He's worked within... I don't think I'm allowed to say the name of his first band on your radio station, but it starts with an F and it ends with Buttons.
Oh, yes,
so
I have heard of them.
He is one half of them, who, you know, about sort of 10, 15 years ago, were a massive influence on dance, sort of Bristol dance, and just sort of high energy production. It's incredible, and I'd encourage all of your listeners to go out and listen to them. And then in his own right as Blank Mass, he's produced some pretty out there hard. I keep on saying the word hard, but it is. It's full on.
It's not easy.
It's full on industrial kind of metally dance music, and which is. I don't know if that immediately goes with Editors, but it's something that when we heard his record when we were recording Violence, we were like, man, we need to get to work with this guy because he's got something about this grittiness, but he's got this musical lift that not many people have, kind of in a sort of John Hopkins way. It's like it just kind of, you tune into it and you feel emotional about it. And I think we've always been quite an emotional band. Yeah, in the indie world, we've always tried to like work electronics into our production and stuff.
Yeah.
So to work with somebody like that, just to us seems like a perfect fit. We've known him for quite a long time. We've worked with him off and on for a bit, and when we decided to actually make a record with him, he couldn't wait to jump on board and be in a band again and to kind of go out and do band things with, because he's been on his own for such a long time. That makes him sound like a complete loner, but he's all right, you know. He's all right. So it's exciting. It's aggressive. It's loud. It's not Editor's light. So I think possibly Karma Climb is like almost an introduction into the world we're going into. There's definitely some heavier stuff on the record. There's something that you're not. Maybe some of our listeners are not going to particularly take on board, but. Give it a go, man. It's we find it an absolute vibe, and it's an honour to have him in the group. To play with somebody, I'm going on a bit, sorry.
That's
but
all
right. to have another member in the group. There's 6 of us now in the rehearsal rooms. We've had our first rehearsal on Monday this week with Ben, and it blew our socks off because he's just adding an extra dimension to some of the old things as well.
I like the sound of this. I especially like the sound of slightly heavier because I love to indulge in the heavy side of things myself, so
absolutely.
That sounds awesome.
So we went to see Rammstein a few weeks ago in Dusseldorf. So we were in Germany. We had a day off on the day before we played a festival over there, and we all managed to get to the Rammstein gig, and that's the sort of thing that we're influenced by. Tom loves Ghost at the minute. He's kind of their sort of wildly anthemic production and stuff, and they're very poppy in a certain way, and they go for things full out. There's no
half measures.
No half measures at all. So I think we're in that headspace. Like, we're going for it. We've made an album. We've called it EBM, which is a kind of nod to getting Black Mass in the band, but it's also a nod to the EBM dance scene of sort of 20 years ago. So it's industrial dance metal, essentially. Karma Climb and Kiss are kind of an introduction to that, but it's not all the album's all about, and I hope people enjoy it. We've had a great time making it, and we've had a great time playing it the last couple of weeks.
I'm really excited. Like, that is a real mix, and I love the fact that this many albums down the line, you're still trying something different, and this sounds really exciting.
Great, I think that's what we've always tried to do. Maybe with varying successes, but we're still here. We're still kicking along, still getting gigs, and people still want to hear what we're doing. So, I mean, I promise we'll never stop trying to advance ourselves. And I think, this record really feels like an amalgamation of a lot of what we want to do as a band, all into one. It's great.
Amazing. So 23rd of September, EBM, get your hands on it. Thank you so much, Ed.
Get up early, start listening to it over and over again, learn all of it, come out to a show, come out to Europe. There's some great cities to come and go to if you can get there. It's fun, man. We're starting to tour pretty soon, but we've got to wait till the new year till we tour in the UK. So if anyone wants to come out, I'd advise it.
Please come to our shows.
Get it while it's fresh, man.
Very true. Thank you so much. Really looking forward to the album.
Thank you.
Really excited.
I'm sorry I banged on a bit.
No, I like it. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
You too. Bye-bye.